So here we are again today with another cup of coffee, facing another day. And today I want to talk about Jesus and how he understands our emotions. It said he was tempted in all points like we were. He came to this earth, robed himself in flesh, and took on human form and human desires and emotion so that he could relate. He was perfect. He never failed any temptation, but he conquered every fear, every anxiety, everything that we have ever been through. He suffered the same. And I want to encourage you today to call out to the Lord when you feel that anxiety. Recently, last October, between October and March, I was on the road a lot. And I'm a homebody. I don't like to travel. And I began to feel discombobulated. That's a word that we used a lot in our house, discombobulated. I just was out of sync and very emotional. I felt very insecure in my own skin, and I haven't felt that in a very, very long time, since I was a young kid. And one day, my last trip was to my daughter. She was having a baby, and I wanted to take time with her and enjoy the baby and help her. And one morning, I was up with the baby, Cameron, my little Cameron. It's about 5 in the morning, and I was crying, and I felt very blue. And I said, God, I don't want to feel this way. This should be a time of joy. I want to help my daughter. God, help me to stabilize my emotion here. Help me today, because I can't seem to get a grip. And right then, the peace of God just fell on me, and I felt a settledness in my spirit. And from that point on, God did a miracle for me and took that sorrow from me. That's what he does. He takes that anxiety and that fear and that trouble away. He suffered in the garden. He prayed until before he was betrayed by Judas, he fell on his face and prayed so hard that there were drops of blood falling on the ground. He was in such anguish that it said he felt like death upon him. And we know that some of you have, I've never felt that kind of depression, but some of you have. But I'm telling you today to reach out to the Lord and touch him and lift up your cup, like we said, and fill it to overflowing, Lord. He promised in his word, let me read it to you. And my God will liberally supply, fill unto full your every need according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. Thank you for sharing this time with me.